Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and we are still milking these 6 ladies. So the routine with the 6 milkers, after they come back from grazing all day, we separate them into this bottom pen from the rest of the herd. So we give them extra feed since they are producing milk for us, and then we just, again, we keep them separated. That way in the morning they're already in this bottom pen and they just walk to their hooks and we get them milked. And then after these ladies are milked out in the morning, they get let out to browse all day with the rest of the herd. Come on, girlies. Let's go. Come on. I don't know if you guys can see Nova's head. It's got blood all over it. It looks almost like red lipstick kisses though. It's kind of funny. Looks like her and Lily have been battling, so Lily's got some blood on her head too, which is Lodi's mama, so expected. They all kind of act that way. Even all the crazies are up here. Check them out. Nova's right there. I don't know if you guys can see her. We'll get a better shot of her head. These girls are going to town on that yucca. They're little scratching posts, and they love the yucca seeds. Is that good, girls? Elsa, you're such a bully. Lily. Roxy! Oh, there goes the crazies. Girls! You want a treat? Abilene? Elsa. Cammy wants some. Elsa's just a bully. Nobody wants to mess with Elsa. Well, maybe Lodi doesn't care, but not Lodi. What are you doing, cutie? What are you doing, cutie? Abilene. Cuties. So who we got over here? There's Sweet Val. She's good. Oh, right there. And then right behind her is Becky and Ruby. Let's see that head of yours. Lily. Lily. No way. Val. Let's see. Want a treat, Lily? It's hard to tell on her head. Yeah, you can see it. Fighting girl. May. Pretty girl. Ornery girl. Let's see if Nova... Oh, let me sneak up on her. She's not gonna. The other crazies came back up here, though. They just kind of go up and down and up and down. There's Maddie on that yucca there. It's like the best scratching post ever. What? You're just cute. And Grandma Lacey, and scratch her head. Watch your eyes, girl. What's up, Big Montana? No, she's not pregnant, guys. Everybody asks. She's just a big girl. These two are half sisters. They have the same daddy. They are the two oldest girls in the herd. 9 years old. Val, why do you keep running your mouth, girl? What is it? Loda, you look like your mama's twin. Oh. Oh, here comes Elsa, Bowen. There's Val. All the other ones are still back there. They're working their way up here, though. They're starting to come. Seems Lodi's the only one that doesn't get punked out by Elsa. Hi, Lodi. So if you guys remember, we were showing you how weak this back corner fence was. Derek's got a lot of it beefed up quite a ways down, so feeling good about that. So all the way to here, it's almost halfway. It's a lot of work. So we're in here in the kid pen, and this pen was really just made for the babies. Just so when we separate, they get to come in here, all the boys and girls, and they're all at a young age. So we need to get these girls out of here. So this pen is gonna be nice and fresh and clean. The trees have time to grow back. Hopefully we'll get some grasses and shrubs back in here. So that way it's a good, awesome pen for the new babies when they come. wanted to get these girls out so that they can come out and browse, get out of their pen. I always feel bad that they never get to get out. So the thing is they should be with the rest of the herd, the does, but some of them are just not big enough. So we don't want them getting bullied or beat up by the mean does. So Made It here, especially, is too small, and she's my main worry. I don't want her getting bullied. Obviously, this girl will not be bred in October, so she's one that isn't going to be bred. And then we got Miss Venus here. She's growing really good for a preemie, but she is still just going to be too small to be bred. Vogue here is on the fence for me, and it's leaning more towards I think she's going to be able to be bred. But we still got a couple months before I have to make that decision. But yeah, she's looking really good. So this girl is still a maybe for me. But again, leaning more towards the yes. And then, of course, Miss Maybelline. This beautiful girl is definitely on track to be bred. And then Dreamer is definitely on track to be bred as well. So, out of the 5 doelings, 2 for sures, 1 maybe, and 2 definitely nots. So we are gonna need to find another stall or figure out where we're gonna put Little Miss Made It and Venus, potentially Vogue, when we do start breeding, because we are gonna be at full capacity with our pens. We got 6 bucks. We're gonna have 6 different breeding pens. And these little girls might end up with the wethers, but of course we're gonna have to take, well, we would be taking out Vader and Legend anyway, because they're gonna be breeding, so they're probably gonna be ending up with the wethers. Is that good, girl? They're taking to the browsing really, really well. These girls would love to be out browsing, wouldn't ya? Yes. What are you doing, Venus? Cutie. Dreamer. Venus, get your butt out of Dreamer's face. Let's see her face. She is just gorgeous. Aren't you? Her pretty eyes. Her pretty girl. Her pretty heart. Can't believe she kept her heart. And Little Miss Made It. She's doing so good. Little Vogue, she's a baby doll. What's going on, boys? Hey, look, Buck. I'm coming to check out who's on your fence. How's it going? You stink. How you doing, buddy? Your hair's growing back quick. No. It's hot today, huh, bub? It's actually really not that bad today. It's like 95 degrees with like 80% humidity. We're hoping some rain falls. It's a pretty decent day, actually. Everest! Come here, mister. Come here. Lucky. Here, Everest. Come here, mister. All right, Merle. Champ, you don't want one? Here, Everest. Here. Good boys. All right, Champ, I guess you missed out, buddy. Now you're coming. Here, you can have a leaf. Good boys. Just a little over 2 months, it's going to be breeding time, but these boys want it to be breeding time right now. They're getting rowdy. They're smelling hot. But they gotta hold out for another couple months, whether they like it or not. Lucky peed on my foot. Oh. Be nice, boys. Have a good day. So I wanted to show you guys my little freezer. It's almost all the way full with frozen goat milk for the soap making. I don't know if you guys can see the tint of yellow in this. That is butterfat. Just a couple more bags to go and it'll be full. Check it out, guys. 2 Monterey Jacks for the cheese cave.
We also harvested the rest of our red and blue potatoes. So if you'd like to watch Darren make homemade potato chips, click the link above. So where all the red and the blue potatoes were, I've replanted those beds. And I replanted them with basically the same stuff that was right there. So in this bed we have 2 rows of radishes, 2 rows of carrots, 2 rows of the mixed green lettuce, 2 rows of black seeded Simpson lettuce, more cilantro, basically all the same stuff. More kale, more spinach. You can already see some of that kale is coming up there. And of course the radishes are coming up. Over here I planted zucchini. And then down here on the end, I wanted to see if you can just put seed potatoes right back into the ground and get them to grow. So I have 2 of the red, 2 of the blue, and 2 of the Yukon Gold that we just harvested, put right back into the soil. In addition to that, I have on top of the fridge in an egg carton, I have 2 of each variety of potato just sitting there to see how long it takes for them to chit. C-H-I-T. It's how long it takes for them to grow the eyes, for them to eye out. Because we're trying to figure out how we can grow 2 batches of potatoes here in the long hot summers in Arizona. We also have some potatoes stored in a cardboard box in our cheese cave area because we're trying to see how well we can store stuff in the house. It's probably a little hotter than it's supposed to be, but it's what we have. I was also able to score 60-pound bag of Yukon Gold seed potatoes from the local feed store in town. And they were all eyeing out, and it's all been planted in here. So we are going to have, hopefully going to have another monster harvest of Yukon Gold this year. What'd you find?
Baby watermelons. That little dude right there.
Yeah, something's growing in the world's smallest, most pathetic corn patch.
And then this dude.
All right. He set up shop in what's left of the parsley, huh?
Yep. We're starting to get some small red Romas. Not a ton, but some.
So that's kind of what we've been getting, about 3 or 4 a day. But that's better than none, right, babe?
It is. Still could have more.
I don't know if you can see that, but we actually got about a 1/10 inch of rain in the storms that went through the area the other day. Other places got a lot more. It kind of missed us, but it was you know, it was overcast, it was cloudy, it was beautiful out for like 2 whole days. And the garden really loved it, you could tell. It was down to 75 degrees even, and Crystal here was in a sweatshirt with a flannel over it and sweatpants on and was complaining that it felt like winter out.
That's a little extreme. I said it was a little chilly.
And you were wearing all those clothes.
I changed the sweatshirt for the flannel, to be fair. So I didn't have them both on at the same time.
That's Arizona girls for you.
It was a 40-degree drop. It's a big difference.
It's a beautiful 40-degree drop.
It was, it felt really nice.
I also got the mulberry trees planted. And there's one right there. And the other one is way over there. And the third one is over there behind that tree. So now we're gonna see if we can sneak up on these sleeping piggies and see how they're doing.
He's not mad at me anymore, guys. I love him. No. He's my buddy again. Pig pile.
A pile of bacon right there.
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
It's nice and cool right here under the tree.
Yes. So we've mentioned it before, but these guys are not going to be, we're not going to eat these guys. They're our breeders. We got 2 girls and 2 boys, so we do intend to breed them when they are ready.
And then raise up the piglets for harvest and possibly even for sale at a farmer's market.
Yes.
And they're kind of a lard pig, so there'll be a lot of soap making stuff in there too.
Yes. Very trim. As you can see, these boys are no longer mad at me. They're doing pretty good. Let's just keep an eye.
Oh, there's a tear.
Yep, it was. So the testicles were separating from the body there, so I'm gonna go get the blue coat to give it a little spray. And then of course check the rest. So it's just an antiseptic protective wound dressing, but it helps dry the area up quicker and even just helps move things along and keeps it safe from any infection. All right, don't start kicking, buddy. Let me just get you real quick. That's it. I'm gonna get there too. So it's been exactly 20 days since we banded those 6 guys, and 4 of the 6 of them actually needed the blue coat. So 2 still hadn't separated.
So here we are at my temporary Muscovy duck pen, which has gone on now for, I don't know, over 2 months. And they need to be moved. They're getting big. They haven't started flying or anything like that yet, but it won't be long, and they're just starting to stink. Now, I clean that water every morning, but I saved it today so I could show you guys how we siphon it out. So whenever we clean the goat waters out, or the duck waters, or the pig waters, we siphon it downhill to a tree or to something. So all the goat waters, whenever we clean them out, which is at least one every night, when we're done watering, we throw the garden hose in and we siphon that water down to one of the mesquite trees into the front yard. That way it's kind of, what do they call that? Stacking resources. We're using something rather than just wasting it. So step 1, you throw it in the pond. And then you need to put it in the deepest part of whatever you're siphoning. And I kind of weight it down like that with that brick. So step 2, turn your hose all the way on. The hose needs to be completely filled with water, so I'm just watching it to bubble up over there. And now that it has, you just turn the water off. Then the next part, unscrew your hose from the old hose bib, and then you walk downhill with it. Then you just set it on the ground. And since it's lower than the tank up there, it'll pull all that water out. And that's how we do it. All right, babe, while that's siphoning, you want to guess how many hens and drakes we have?
Sure. I say that's a hen. That's a hen. That's a hen. That's a hen. And that's a hen. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one was hiding. Hen, 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 hen. I think we got 6 and 6.
There's only 11.
Oh, I think we got 6 and 5. We had 12.
So Crystal is guessing 6 hens and 5 drakes.
Yep.
For me, I guess it just doesn't matter. I'm going to keep the hens and I'm going to eat the drakes.
We're gonna keep 1 drake. And I think I know which one I'm keeping. This boy here behind me, he's like white and silver, and I think they call it blue, and he's gorgeous, and I know he's a drake. We're gonna keep him for the drake.
So just the other day we were sitting in the garden and I was admiring these ducks, and it gives me such a peace of mind, really. Like all I have to do is fence them in, give them a little bit of food a day, like literally almost nothing. And we're gonna have meat to eat. Like, we're gonna be fine. If anybody knows of a breed of chicken that is that broody, that is that prolific, that literally I'm guaranteed to have a chicken reproducing itself on property to give you that same peace of mind feeling that these Muscovy ducks are giving me, please leave that breed of chicken in the comments. So you can see that the water is gone from that pen, and just the dirt is left on the bottom. And that's how you do it. Look at that. Water and stuff. It's still trickling out from all the way up there. They love it. That guy's a nut with it, huh?
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the people that have bought one of our shirts or a coffee cup or anything like that. And to those of you who did buy something, if you want to be in next Tuesday's video, take a selfie of you holding your coffee cup or you wearing our shirt and send it to us, and we will put it in next Tuesday's video. Make sure you hold your phone sideways because it just works better, and only teeny boppers hold their phone straight up and down. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.